Thank you guys for coming back to the videos once again. This is workout 20.5 of the 2020 CrossFit Open. This is the last workout of the CrossFit Open, and it took me a little while to get this one up and get it done just because I wanted to try something different, and that different is we're going to do a little voiceover. Now, this workout was really fun. It was really cardio intensive. It was a lung burner, but it was fun and interesting because you got to break it up however you wanted it. So you could do whatever rep scheme, whatever number of calories, number of wall balls, number of pull-ups you wanted to do. You can um, do all pull-ups, all row, all wall balls. You could break it up however you wanted. And the workout itself, the scaled version, which is what I'm doing here, calls for not 60. I'm sorry, I was gonna say 60. 40 pull-ups, chin over bar pull-ups, 80 calories on the rower, and 120 wall balls. Now, like I said, you could break those up however you want it. What I chose to do was to go 4 rounds of 10 pull-ups. It's actually the way I structured it, as you saw here. I did 5 pull-ups first, then I went ahead what I'm doing now. 20 calories on the rower. I think 20 calories is very manageable. It's not a high calorie count where you're just winded. 20 calories I can knock out pretty easily. I'm pretty good on the rowers, so 20 calories were not hard for me. And so after this, I'll go ahead and get on the bar again, do another 5 kipping pull-ups. As you see here, I'm done with the 20 calories. So another 5 kipping pull-ups. And these were good because I could break them up in 2 sets, 3s and 2s, or 2s and 3s, however I wanted. I'm not really good at kipping pull-ups, but then again, I am 260, 270 pounds, so pull-ups for me, any type of gymnastics is just terrible. So those numbers were something I felt I could manage pretty well. And so here, the plan was to do 15 and 15. But after the rower, my legs felt a little shaky. So I went and did 15 first. And now this workout has a time cap of 20 minutes. So if I recall correctly, I ended up doing 17 minutes and 30 something seconds, I believe. I don't have a clock here and it's not visible, but you'll see once I drop this second set of wall balls here, I actually ended up at 29, and the plan was to do 30. And for some reason, I just lost track. I can't even speak. Track of the number of wall balls that I was doing, and I went ahead and did a third set of 5, which put me at 34. That was a big mistake on my part. If this was a competition, which it kind of is, but it didn't really count for me because this year I didn't register for the Open. It would have been pretty bad. But there's the first round done and completed. Starting the second round here. You see me. I got my little whiteboard there. And here we go again with 5. There's Coach Isaac yelling at me, coaching at me. Let's go, Cochino. Let's go. Let's go. I can just hear him. And now, I decided to keep this video raw with minimal editing. I didn't speed anything up. I didn't slow anything. I didn't cut any clips. It's all 100% raw video. And I want to do that just so you guys can get that feel of, how fast I was going, the look on my face, how long it actually took to get this workout done, and how often I was breaking, how many sets I was doing, just to get an actual feel of the actual workout. And so if you guys have ever done CrossFit or have ever done any type of high intensity workouts, you know that 20 minutes is a long time to go non-stop. Now you do take your breaks here and there, like you see me doing here. I'll take 5-10 seconds and then get back on it. Now when your heart rate is at 150, 160, 170, 5 to 10 seconds is just not really a long time. You feel like you didn't get much rest, but it really does help those 5-10 seconds off to really get control of your heart rate. At one point, I don't really recall, but at one point I did feel my heart rate was just way through the roof. You see me here taking a little bit longer breaks, and when it's a long workout, 20 minutes, you can afford to take a little bit more rest because you know it's just going to be a long time. And in long workouts like this, you really don't want to go too hot out the gates in the beginning, because it's just going to spike your heart rate and it's going to be hard to lower it. So you want to start out smooth, controlled, and relaxed, and then just midway slowly start increasing, if you can, your pace. If not, try to maintain it. A lot of mistakes that people do is they go out hard as fast as they can during the beginning, and before they know it, you still have 3-4 rounds to go and your heart rate is through the roof and you just want to quit. So it's always a smarter idea to take your time and start out smooth and keep a pace that you think you can maintain for a long period of time.
¡Cochino! ¡Cabroncito! go.
So here I am on the third round, about to finish the rower, or actually just finish this rower. You see me signaling over Coach Isaac to if he could bring me my water bottle, because at this point my heart is racing. I'm thirsty, and I just need my water. So shout out for Coach Isaac for bringing the agua. And at this point, rounding out the third round here, like I said, my heart was just beating out of my chest. I felt like I was sucking in air. So I took a little extra time, not a little, more like a lot. But I think it was this point, if I remember correctly, I decided to switch over to sets of 10 on the wall balls because after you get off the rower, your legs are just fried. So these wall balls get challenging after the rower, especially 30. So here, drop it. Try to take 5 seconds and try to get back on it, but man, these things were hard. They were rough. If anybody's ever done high volume wall balls, they suck. So here we go on to another set of 10. That was that. Round 3. Now we're going to start the last round. And we're at around the 13 minute mark, about right now. So, on a pretty good pace to finishing at around 17 minutes. I remember the last rower was just rough. My heart rate was just you can tell right there, like I'm pulling with such an effort. But I try to just keep moving on the rower. It's tough on the rower when you're exhausted and you're fatigued. It's hard to just keep moving because the rower requires so much energy from your body, your whole body. You got your legs, your calves, your stomach, your core, keeping it tight, keeping you upright. You have your arms, your biceps, you have your back, your rear delts. I mean, you got your whole body pulling here, and you can see there that I'm just like struggling. but really trying to push to finish at a good time. And honestly, some of the people didn't actually make it. They didn't finish the workout within the 20 minutes. And as you can see right here, I'm fatigued, but I got these next 5 pull-ups, and right there I'm thinking, boy, you better get off my wall ball before I get off these pull-ups. And sure enough, five. And now this last set of wall balls was just so hard. I don't think I ever struggled so hard to do wall balls in my life. This wall ball might as well been a 30-pound wall ball. And here we go, last set of 10 wall balls to round out round 4 in the final round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And that does it for 20.5. I believe, honestly, I feel like the time was closer to the 18-minute mark. I'm thinking about 1740, 1750. For sure, definitely it was sub 18. But this is how you know you had a good workout, and it was a tough one. When you're laying on the ground like this, trying to get comfortable, trying to recover, trying to catch your breath, massaging your stomach. I got that runner's cramp or whatever it's called, where it's like a small pain or cramp getting your stomach when you've been sucking in air. And so you can see me here just trying to get comfortable, trying to get my heart rate down, trying to catch my breath, and just overall thinking about life, coughing a lung up or two. But like I said, it was a fun workout. Partitioned any way you like. You got to pick your poison. And obviously, I survived. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully, guys, you enjoyed the commentary, the voiceover. And I'm pretty sure I have some words for the camera. And let's stick around to find out what I tell the camera. I don't remember, honestly. But thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Keep a lookout for future videos. We got some exciting stuff ahead. So any way you can, get that chin over the bar. Thank you guys.
That was fucking terrible. That was a lot of, by round 3 I was like gassing. That last round was really